Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
Who you gonna call, Coon Busters? How are you? This is Dr. Randy Short. It's approximately the 3rd of March 2020, and it is Blooper Tuesday night, and I'm just watching. I'm so happy. Rocket Man, you ain't getting nothing. Bitch Warren is going down. You're going to get laughed out of the race trick. They're going to whoop your feminist ass. It's being beat all over the country, even in your own home state. I mean, why don't you go home? Find some oil of Olay or something. Put something on that face of yours. Nobody wants to vote for you. Nobody. Not even your own home state. Joe Biden's pedophile ass is ahead of you. How did that happen? Come on. Is a bitch. You know goodness well that you should have dropped out. Obama and them told you. They promised you, I don't know, maybe they promised you some plastic surgery. You should have taken it. I should have taken it years ago. Anyway, and get some for Hillary. They could double up. The world would be a better place with us not having to see your face. Look, the fix is in. They want Biden to get everything, y'all. And, Coon Busters. This is so delicious. Watching, Bernie Sanders, my God. Normally, a lot of Jewish people get their way. Bernie, it's not happening to you. They don't like you, brother. Now, this is Coon Busters, who you gonna call. Now, all this stuff's going on, and all those stupid-ass black people voting for Joe Biden. More of y'all asses need to stay home. Can't y'all find something like watch the PJs or watch your old good times, classic television? Why are y'all asses voting for Joe Biden's mass incarceration ass? What's up with y'all? I don't get this. He hasn't done a damn thing. He has no plan. Even a person who wants to abort a baby knows where to go and kill it. Come on. Y'all working too hard. And by the way, if y'all are watching CNN, please help Andrew Gillum. He looks like a corpse. Either it's a bad makeup job or he caught something and all of his hair's falling out and he has like the glassy skin on his scalp. Andrew. Now we know about Florida. There are a lot of STDs in Florida. I hope you didn't catch one with that little white boy in the Statue of Liberty boat. Andrew. Okay. I don't know. At a certain level, I don't care. Just saying, man, you didn't look too good today. You did not look healthy today, Gillum. I don't know what it is, but you didn't look good. And Bakari Sellers, you got your hair cut short. What you have that bone cut for, boy? I remember I told y'all there's a connection between hair loss and STDs and medications and funguses and all this other kind of stuff. I don't know. I didn't say it is, but just look at that dude's head. Wow. Look like a bad meatball. And I'm just saying that. Now look. I'm watching this Super Tuesday on CNN, the Confused News Network. And man, they've done everything except give Joe Biden a blowjob and lick his behind to let folk know that that's who they like. They are just praising sorry, boring-ass pedophile Joe Biden. And I'm watching coons all over the South vote for him. Maybe, you know what? Sam Cooke used to sing, that's the sound of a man working in the chain gang. Well, damn it, if Biden becomes president, he's going to put your asses on chain gangs. And y'all seem to forget, Joe Biden threatened black folks with being in chains if they didn't vote for him. And in this instance, you're going to be in chains if you do. Wake the F up, stupid ass black people. And by the way, we're on the corona and the earth and the tornado. First and foremost, Tennessee, my condolences to the black schools that had property damage, but that's not people. As for the people who were racist, who gentrified the black sections of Nashville and kicked the people out, Mother Nature and karma and this year 2020 of justice and judgment is here. Folk got jacked up. You can persecute and perpetuate injustice and unfairness against people for centuries, but there's a God willing and able to punish people for their injustice, and it's happening. Corona, it's no surprise to me it's up in Washington State. There have been reports that they were working with the coronavirus in Vancouver, Canada, which borders, it's British Columbia, which borders the state of Washington. On top of that, they're trying to figure out what to do to not pay Social Security to the tens of millions of old white folks, the boomers that they don't want to take care of. Corona will be like a big golden ticket, a Powerball ticket. If they found a way to bump off millions of people and not have to pay their pensions and their medicals and all this other kind of stuff, are people that cruel and cynical? Yes. Will they destroy old white people that are no longer useful or viable? Yes. I mean, just like they have black babies killed. Speaking of black babies, do you know that Joe Biden has vowed to go back to making certain that Planned Parenthood will be fully funded so black babies can be killed? And a lot of you dumbass coons have family down south voting for this bald-headed monster. Y'all dumb as hell. And this is why we don't get anywhere. We don't demand anything. We don't want anything except for from one another. Have you ever had like coon friends and associates? They'll come to a fellow struggling person and want $10,000, but they won't take their ass to a bank and they won't ask anyone who has it because they don't want to look like they're not strong financially. That's this passive aggressive, microaggressive bullshit that black folks on that I cannot stand. Okay, but I'm loving this. Is a bitch Warren. I mean, she's like Icarus. She's gonna hit the ground tonight. And by the way, if she lands on her face, we won't know the difference. Trust me, Elizabeth, you can fall on your face. You really can. And nobody will know that you fell on your face. In fact, it may look better. Scumberg. All the king's horses and all the king's bullshit men couldn't use your money to buy you voting friends. Scumberg, we can't stand you. We hate you, Scumberg. You belong in the docket at the World Court. I just hope you lost all your money. You've already lost your mind. And you used to hang with Epstein, and you're so small, probably the only person you could be with is a child chained up somewhere. You're nasty. You're racist. You're sexist, you're vulgar. I don't like you, don't like your newspaper, don't like your policies, I don't like you running for president. I hope you lose all your money. Biden, they're determined to put his dementia, early onset Alzheimer's ass in. Look, Trump's going to wipe his ass with you. Okay, you're going to forget. In fact, for all the coons that like Biden, his ass is so, his dementia is so strong, he's going to forget that niggas are free. He's going to forget about the Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act, the Criminal Justice Reform Act. He's going to forget everything. And you know what? If he should win, we deserve it for supporting such a bastard as him. Stay your ass home. And there's no way, no matter how much you hate Trump, I don't mind if you hate Trump, but you should hate Biden. You should hate Hillary. You should hate Bloomberg. You should hate Warren. You should hate Bernie. You should hate everybody. That's all I've asked for is equality. Hate both parties and hate all the candidates. And then once you've hated all of them, say which one has fucked with me the least. And if it turns out to be Trump, you can stay your ass home if you can't vote for a lesser evil, which I respect. Or you can say, you know what? Trump pisses off everybody, even people that hate my guts, hate him. I would like to see him remain president just because he upsets a lot of folks who've made us miserable for 400 years. Hell, I could do 12 years of Trump just if it hurt people who hate my guts. I won't get into anything good he's done. By the way, the Surgeon General's black. Y'all don't know that. They're trying to really make Corona bad so they can take that one job from the one brother that's in there. I don't think he's doing that bad. As compared to Japan, Italy, Iran, China, and everywhere else, the brother who's the Surgeon General, he ain't doing too bad. And by the way, all these people that were involved with Corona up in the Pacific Northwest, the really racist part of the country where black people couldn't move, well, aren't you glad black folk don't live up there? And there's more folk with Corona than this. Yes, I think it's a bioweapon. But thus far, it doesn't look like it's killed too many black folks. Shh. Because they're going to make a version to kill us. They'll get jealous that we're not dying when they are. They don't like for us to have anything to ourselves. Not even bowel movement. If they found out black people's doo-doo had money in it, they'd have tubes stuck up all our asses to collect it before we could make a dump. All right? Anyway, and Steyer. Master Musa, you asked me about Liar Steyer, who couldn't even dance. Dude, you should have just had some strippers up there. You could have gotten my vote. I mean, but just him up there dancing like he had autism. You would think anyone that stupid couldn't have $1 billion. In fact, $1 billion couldn't teach his ass how to dance. Now, Coon Busters. I will be on the radio. I'll be on a blog show tomorrow. I'm going to put it up on my wall. There's a show, I guess we're calling it Short Takes. It comes on between 9 and 11 a.m. in the mornings on Wednesday. I'm trying to see if we can make a beachhead. Please give me some support if you can. And by the way, Tennessee, Bernie's ahead. And Ho Biden, Pedo Lion, all these people, awful, toxic hazard. Girl, she need to get out the race. She does look like she could give a good BJ, but that's about it. And she's a military broad. She'd probably shoot you if you didn't tip her good. No, don't support her. So, wow. Massachusetts is a bitch Warren getting her ass kicked. Oklahoma, Joe Biden's out in front. Probably because he's going to burn Black Wall Street down again for white folk to get their votes. And you know what? Coons will still vote for him. I mean, I'm just watching them talk about black voters. They haven't talked about black voters for 15 years. Now when they need somebody to save this damn fucked up communistic, hedonistic, LGBTQ, illegal alien hugging Democratic Party, now they're looking for black people to save them so they can screw black folks once we rescue them. It's like picking up that cold snake and holding it to your bosom and being surprised that it bit you. And if it was hold it to your groin, Negro wouldn't pick the snake up. They wouldn't want their penis bit. Okay. Anyway, someone's knocking at the door. Hold on one second, y'all. Is that you? Come on in. Okay, so I'm up here doing my Coon Buster, talking to people. My God, Bernie is, oh my God, he's ahead in Tennessee.
Dog, this damn air. Look at you.
Oh yeah, well you can turn the heat back on.
Man, you gonna be burned up now.
No, you're a lizard. This sister need it hot.
I can't take it.
Okay, it's going back up to 80. She's so African.
I can't help it.
That's okay.
You missed this treat though in the end.
What they did?
They brought in this group.
Oh, the little kids that sang?
And they sang in all foreign languages.
That's okay.
But they doing Church of Christ. They trying to do Church of Christ. Church of Christ is now using bebop. You know that bebop style the Church of Christ uses?
The Church of Christ, it's not like a cult group. They were cultic trying to recruit people. To hell with them. You know what? I don't need anybody white to tell me about Jesus. Because the first thing I tell you, you know what? There's this guy that loves you. He died for you, but he wants all you guys to be slaves for forever. His name is Jesus Christ.
Even though they can help you.
No, I'll read the word for myself. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to be back up on Coon Buster. How y'all doing? I hope y'all laughing. Because, I'm going to have to get out of here and do one later. But I'm looking at this. Oh, my God. Sanders is catching up to Biden. And look at Booty Check. He got that blowjob vote. By the way, did y'all see? Come on, y'all. Did y'all see how close Joe Biden was to booty checks behind when he endorsed him? And the way he was staring at that thing like it was a Thanksgiving turkey for starving kids in Africa? I saw that with my own eyes. Okay. And go back and watch the thing. Don't believe me? And by the way, I figured out who Clan Butcher looks like. Y'all remember Mission Impossible? Martin Landau? He looks like, Clan Butcher looked like Martin Landau being a drag queen. I finally figured out who it was. And it's impossible for me not to say she's not ugly. Oh my God, it's Mission Impossible looking at her. I mean, she has on clown makeup, whatever this she's doing, with that little bowl cut hairdo she's got. And she's got all the black kids locked up. She shouldn't have even gotten any votes of delegates, but she's been blown out tonight. So anyway, y'all, I'm just looking at this. Uh-oh, Elizabeth Warren pulling ahead in Massachusetts. But anyway, like I said, she can drop out the race. If she, if you land on your face, nobody would know the difference, Elizabeth. They really wouldn't. Okay? We forgive you. And you're even lucky. And I would drink beer if I was your husband, too. You probably need to be high before you get with you. And I'd call myself an Indian, too. But use a TP to cover your face. And just pull the thing down. All right. I've been bad today. I'm going to have some more analysis. I'm so mad about South Carolina, and they've been just praising Biden. And little idiot Wolf Blitzer, he's about 4'11". Stephanie Mills is like Too Tall Jones, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is standing next to Blitzer. That's why they always have the camera at an angle to make you think he's tall. And the only thing tall about him is his lies, okay? Notice how they're calling the elections when there's 1% of the vote in? That's like saying you have an erection when you haven't even taken your clothes off. Come on, y'all. Now, work with me. So we're going to get back on this Blooper Tuesday. I don't believe none of this. And by the way, they got this Frankenstein picture of Biden. Look at them. Look at how bad they look. They both look like pasty. They look like fish that are in a toxic waste dump. They're so pale. Put some color. At least Trump knows he looks bad pale. And he put on all that Dorito shade makeup. I mean, make you want to get some guacamole. Anyway, I'm going to call y'all back. But this is on. But black people should be ashamed of supporting this fraud. Y'all need to stay your asses at home. Make this thing crash. Stop cooperating. Stop going along with this. Stop supporting it. Don't vote. In fact, let me see. Don't vote because John Lewis was at the Edmund Pettus Bridge. To protest John Lewis not retiring, don't vote until November. Or don't vote at all. Look, Biden has to lose. If we reward this man for doing mass incarceration genocide with the presidency of this country, we deserve what we get. Okay? Bernie Sanders, let's just talk about Commie Sanders is what I call him. Look, socialism will not deal with black oppression at the hands of white supremacy and white racism. It's never going to happen. Nobody's for us. We got to be for us. God's for us, and those that are godly are for us. And forget everybody else. Now back to Corona real fast. Y'all be careful out here. Don't let anybody vaccinate or do anything to you unless you absolutely have to do it. I'm just saying. Now I'm going to check out for now. I'm going to be back up on here. We're going to be back up in here because we got to talk about this. And I'm just looking. They even had sorry-ass DUI, Bakari Sellers, with his bags under his eyes. And he's about 20 years younger than me. My God, what happened to him? What happened to him? He was a rising star till they busted him for driving drunk. Now you don't see him running for public office anymore. And he's one of Clyburn's people. In fact, Clanburn, Coonburn. They need to kick his off. He looks like an obese Uncle Ruckus without a cartoon series. Okay? I'm just saying. Hey, Brother Ford, up in Philly, y'all know damn well that Joe Biden's a bastard. He's a racist, a monster, a pro-abortionist. He was for apartheid in Congress. He's a monster. He's friends to all the anti-black people in Congress. We need to send him a message that we don't like him. And by the way, his Alzheimer's is so bad, he can't even remember how much he hates black folks until he does something. I'm just saying. Come on, y'all. Wake the hell up. I'll be back. Watch the replay of this. Because, by the way, y'all, let me see. Let me see if I can find this thing. I'm going to pause this for one. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Now, my radio show is on tomorrow. I need y'all to call in. 877-932-9766. 877-932-9766. Short takes on Wednesdays from 9 to 11 a.m. If y'all want to hear hilarious, irreverent, black nationalistic, pan-Africanistic, foundational black American humor, satire, and political analysis with yours truly, Dr. Randy Short, call 877-932-9766 tomorrow morning. All right, let me see if there's a little pin number. There's no pin. Call in tomorrow. We need some fans. I'm going to be posting all night. 877-932-9766. Coon Busters, support my show. We need to get the word out. New Black Thought, independent black media. I love Professor Black Truth. I like Fly Nubian Queen. I like Black Authority. I just want to put a little humor and satire up here. Come on, y'all. Help me out. Treat me like I'm white. I need some support out here. And by the way, if y'all like what I'm doing, I'm here talking with this sister who's a professional black farmer and all this stuff. We're looking to organize an independent black conference at some point in Columbus, Ohio, before the Democratic or Republican convention. And so all of y'all that have supported me, send me some bucks. I need a few bucks. Not as much as Umar. You don't hear me talk about no school. And by the way, I do have a due date for my book. March 10th, Slavery's Mastery will be released. I'll be showing y'all. Thank you, everybody, for helping. So, by the way, if y'all want to bless me, because I always need a few coins. When you talk like I do, people mess with your money. So the people are going to have to support people that speak up for them. I am cash sign Dr. Randy Short. DrRandyShort. The D is capitalized. The R in Randy is capitalized, and the S in Short is capitalized. Cash sign Dr. Randy Short. Send me a piece. Your support helps me to do what I'm doing. By the way, I want to let y'all know I'm helping a political race up in Pittsburgh. We're going to expose voter suppression, thanks to my good attorney friend and a sister by the name of Kim Mack, who's being discriminated against. Oh yeah, hell to the yes. There's a major conspiracy going on. When black folks try to run, they get set up by either the Democratic or the Republican Party, and that's the only thing you can get is coons. They don't even let decent people run because it's all rigged. As Trump said, black folks need not only their own party, we need our own movement. Come on, Coon Busters. Are y'all with me? Send me a piece. Absolutely. I want to tell you how Baltimore went real fast. We came in 4th place. I did get the leading newspaper in the state of Maryland to endorse the candidate I work with. That's a $300,000 public relations piece of work for which I didn't get. The only thing I got was from people like you that sent me like enough money to eat while I worked for 6 months. And I thank you. So hook me up. And Brother Sully Rowe, I got a show, bro. We could talk about Boston, Baltimore, police killings, booty check, clan butcher, is a bitch whoring, Tom gives head at the DNC, Commie Sanders, lying Scumberg, and pedo lion. All these frauds. So help me out now and my program. Again, Wednesdays, short take over the infotainment network. And sometimes I do the radio one. 877-932-9766. Oh, yes. And that's just this show. Before the end of this month, we're going to begin for my fellowship, which is an LLC with an EIN number called SALT Ministries, Salvation and Liberation Temple Ministries. We absolutely will be raising hell on our own blog series. Initially, we'll have up to 200 people, and then I'll do something through YouTube and so forth. And we would love your participation. In fact, we love your support. We're going to raise hell all this year and into next year. And my dream still is to find a group of us to do a sit-in or something at the CBC just to traumatize those coons in there. Coon busting has to become a way of life. Because being a coon is a malignant form of life. It's akin to a venereal disease from which our people should be inoculated and isolated and protected from. And it will only happen when ordinary folks like us, the Boulet's not going to do it, the NAACP's not going to do it, the Masons aren't going to do it, the coon preachers aren't going to do it, the coon-tart missionaries ain't going to do it. Nobody's going to do it. The commies ain't going to do it. The little idiot, conscious, ankh-wearing Negroes won't do it. It's going to take people like us who are tired of the crap. I also want to let y'all know this thing that we want to do in Ohio. Once I have a date, we're going to begin to get, trust me, the ex-offender folks organized. We believe we can do it. And I don't care which party. If I work with the Republican Party, that's my damn business. As long as we rock the damn boat. In fact, sink that bitch, knock it over, put a hole in it. And if you can't do that, just make a bowel movement. There's enough methane, it'll blow up on its own. But we got to do something. Fight this thing. Fight the power. Do what you can do. And by the way, look at this fraud. Look at punk-ass Obama's machination. Y'all don't realize that Buttigieg hooked up with Obama back in 2003. Buttigieg is a disciple of Obama. Buttigieg was with Biden and Obama way back. They were trying to give us a sodomite white Obama. The dude looks like the thing off Mad Magazine with a hole in the back with hot yogurt thrown on the back too. Okay, this is craziness. And by the way, don't trust Biden. Biden just told us the most important civil rights issue in America was a right for trans, not reparations, not ending police brutality, not black homelessness, none of this. I got 5% on my battery, it just told me. So who you gonna call? Coon Buster. Be one. Do what you can. Support your fighters. If it's not me, fly Nubian Queen, find someone that's putting the hell out there, putting the news out there, raising hell. And please, stay your ass at home. Don't vote for anybody. You are not betraying anybody by not voting for a bastard like Joe Biden, a man who was against you having the right to vote, a man who wanted you mass incarcerated, a man that supports police brutality, a man that supports eugenics and the extermination of black babies. Why is voting for him helping keep you free? From what? I'm out of here for now. I'll be back on. We're going to talk a little bit more about Blooper Tuesday, because there's nothing super about this bald-headed pedophile trick, racist trick, being the front runner. It's a goddamn disgrace. I'm out.
Hey everybody, this is Brother Ron. I am asking you all to do me a big favor. Think about supporting the We All Be movement. Your donation is tax deductible. The We All Be Group Incorporated is a recognized 501c3. And I'm just asking you all because I want to keep on bringing y'all quality work through the way that I know how to do best. And I'm going to sing my praises and toot my horn. A lot of y'all were not hip to Dick Gregory until Brother Ron brought him on the We All Be platform, until that jingle review we did. Y'all seen another side of Judge Joe Brown, and Judge Joe Brown's message has been amplified. But it was We All Be that brought Judge Joe Brown to y'all back in 2014. And so many others. And we covered so many things. So help us out so we can help you all. Peace.